right. That was just a little bit of me kicking it around here in the key of A minor, which what I'm going to show you today is how to do the pentatonic minor scale. So you can mess around, you can basically do whatever you want, and you know where you can go on the guitar. So we're going to start here in this first video with the first minor pentatonic scale, so you can memorize the pattern and you'll see exactly how you can use it anywhere you want. Okay, so with the pentatonic scale, what we're actually going to be able to do is we're going to be able to memorize a pattern and move that pattern everywhere. But we're going to just focus on the A minor like I did in the intro. So what that means is the A minor chord here, we're going to start with the A with our first finger on the 5th fret of the first string. Now we're going to pretend that our fingers are laid out exactly on the strings. What I mean, or exactly on the frets. So 1 would be on that 5th, and then 2 would be on the 6th, and 3 would be on the 7th, and 4 would be on the 8th. See what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to tell you the pattern in the fingers, okay? So what the pattern is going to be is this. And the pattern is important to understand. We're just memorizing which notes fit on the pentatonic scale. So we're going to go 1, 4, move down a string, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. And the next note actually is going to be 4 again. Let's do that again. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Think of it. Now, that pattern, you memorize that pattern and you can move it anywhere. So here it is on the A. Here it is. If I move it down, okay, it doesn't even matter if you know the note. You can always use that pattern as long as you're starting on the first string. So I can move it down to the G here, which is the 3rd. Or I can move it up to, let's say, the 8, which is the C. This is the easiest pattern to memorize. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. You memorize that, then you kind of get an idea of where they are in your head, and you can play anything you want within the confines of those notes. So for instance, like the intro, what I did was I just used an open A, and then I just slid around on those notes. So I was on the 3rd string. Can make up anything in the confines of those notes, and that's all I was using was those notes that we just memorized the patterns for. So you don't have to use them in any order. Specifically, you can use any of the notes really at any time, and it's going to sound good because it's going to be in the right key. And you can mess around with sounds and voicings, but it makes it so much easier when you're just writing or messing around if you understand those notes and that pattern. So memorize that pattern. That's the first pentatonic minor scale pattern that we want to learn. After that, you can learn a few more and you'll be able to pretty much go anywhere on the guitar and sound like a total pro. So memorize that pattern, get it drilled in your head, start memorizing the notes on the guitar, just these bass 2 strings, and we'll also be talking about the second pattern, which will start on the 2nd string. But for now, memorize that first pattern and get it down, and you can really solo and do whatever you want. All right, great. Well, hopefully that makes sense to you and you can have some fun doing that. I know I had a lot of fun and I still do messing around on those. This is one of the most famous and easy to use and most generic rock and roll, chord pattern that you can memorize. I would say more people use this than anything else. So have some fun with it. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.